Thanks for joining us for another Wednesday's Inside Look by Brooks and the second episode of our new Look to Brooks podcast. As a reminder, we'll be running our podcast at the same time as our Facebook Live show. If you're watching on the Brooks Law Group Facebook page, be sure to click in the link, the video description to continue watching on our podcast Facebook page after we've wrapped up the Inside Look by Brooks.
Thank you so much for introducing the new show, Laura. And today, Steve Brooks here, by the way. Today we have a wonderful guest, Brad Beatty, who is the executive director of Heart for Winter Haven. And Brad, we're so glad to have you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
I know one thing our family has in common with your family is we're a big Vanderbilt family. My dad and my brother went there, and I know you went there, right?
Commodores.
Commodores, yeah.
Anchor down.
But unfortunately, you kind of have for years occupied the cellar of the SEC, right?
You're trying to say that we have losing athletics? Yes, we're strong in other ways.
But it's probably
baseball.
Baseball.
National championship in baseball.
That's right.
And bowling.
And it's a Harvard in the South, right?
So they say.
Yeah, it's a fine school and institution. And but Brad, I've got to know Brad over the last few years as the Brooks Law Group has partnered with Heart for Winter Haven on. We're a monthly partner. We believe in their mission and what they're all about. And I wanted to have Brad come and tell you guys himself what Heart for Winter Haven is about, because they do so much for the community. So Brad, we talked about your college. If you want to give any other background about you, that would be great.
Oh, sure. So I grew up here at Winter Haven, graduated Blue Devil '86, and went on a Navy ROTC scholarship to Vandy, which was a great gift, an institution, and also I think my introduction to service. I think so. Looking at my background, the Navy really taught me what it meant to serve and to lead and to give back. So I'm so grateful for that opportunity, both educationally and then just in training. After I got out of the Navy, I did a variety of things that really never made sense to me until I started Heart for Winter Haven. I have a mental health background. I have a master's in social work from Our Lady of the Lake in San Antonio, and some ministry background, and owned my own business for a while. And really all that culminated when we started Heart for Winter Haven. And it really was an idea, a shared idea of how a gift to the city, of how we as an organization could come in and really try to unite the efforts between the nonprofits, the churches, and the businesses to just be more effective in what we all want to see happen. We want to have a great town, and we want everybody to be able to experience that flourishing. Communities are meant for everyone in that community, and so we thought it would be a little bit different if we did that. How can we be in that space to build those bridges? And so met you early in that process, and I'm grateful for Brooks Law Group, your continued partnership. So thank you.
So, yeah, and kind of explain, like, in the way I remember you explaining it to me, if you've got 5 churches within a mile of each other doing food banks on the same night, that's not really efficient. And so your original role in getting all these nonprofits and charities together was to more efficiently handle charitable works. Is that something you're still doing?
Absolutely. We still are pursuing that goal and had some success in doing that. So looking at our community geographically and in terms of the different ways that churches, ministries, nonprofits all try to serve people who are marginalized, just thought there, with better communication and some strategy, we could become more effective in what we all want to see happen. So that's a perfect example. A lot of times those same groups are serving the same people, but without knowledge of what each other are doing. we build on this idea that the root of all poverty is really in broken relationships, not just a lack of resources. We believe that God has provided all the resources that are needed for the city to flourish and for people to experience that. But part of that is by us coming together and thinking together and building those strong relationships between us as providers, if that's which is a weird way to think about that, but as and those who we're serving. So us coming together, building those relationships is really going to solve the bigger issue that we have as people, is just being connected to one another.
Okay. So what is the mission and the vision of Heart for Winter Haven?
The mission and vision is to create a connected community that's serving people so that they can experience a life-transforming deed or a life-transforming action, so that we can create flourishing spiritually, socially, economically, in every way, in every part of the city, and it not just to be for some and not available to all.
Okay. And we're going to get more into the vision and mission on our podcast, which we're going to continue to do. But this is going to wrap up this episode of Wednesday's Inside Look by Brooks. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you got to learn something about Brad and Heart for Winter Haven. If you'd like to learn more, then just continue listening and watching. Be sure to click the link in the video description to keep watching on our podcast page.